In the last episode, we set up our beautiful little storage here, but we also happen to go ahead and upgrade our power from that danky little coal system up there to this awesome magmatic dynamo system down here with automatic lava creation, which is pretty cool. Now, in today's episode, I do want to build a mob farm. So to do that, we're gonna go ahead and need to go ahead and make some of this GM chicken feed for ourselves called GM chicken feed cursed. Now we are gonna need some buckets of XP. I'm really hoping that I have enough XP here to go ahead and do so, but I don't think I do. Let's see, there is at least 3 buckets. We need a little bit more. And just like that, we got ourselves a 4th bucket, just like that. Super easy. Go ahead and take that and then make your chicken GM feed. And then what we're gonna go ahead and do is feed this to a lovely chicken. I know I just heard one. We have one somewhere. Where are you, bud? You're over here. Thank you. Eat this up. And that should give us a rotten egg, which is going to be very useful for us. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is, I guess we're gonna use this guy in here. So let me go ahead and remove this really fast. And I guess remove all of this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set up a nice, we're gonna make this a little bit bigger, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this down real quick and we'll be right back. So the way that this is gonna work is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a nice 5x5 area here and go ahead and make a dreadful dirt farm like so. It's gonna be very awesome. I think what we need to do is do something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. I might move it over 1, but I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do that or not. This should be relatively easy. I'm gonna push it back 1 because I want the farm to be fully accessible. So yeah, that's gonna be 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Exactly what I want. The mob masher being right here is gonna be perfect. And then what we're gonna do is, I guess, something like this, and it's gonna be very interesting. And I guess, nope, we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that it's gonna be something like this, and that's gonna be fine, I think. And then yeah, this should be good. So the mob masher will return back to where it was right here in the center, like so. We are gonna need a couple more vector plates though. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is place down all the vector plates like so, making sure that they all go into the mob masher like so, very easily and simply. And then we're just gonna put a roof on top of this, and I believe we should be good to go. It shouldn't need anything else. Okay, so now that we have this, a fully built mob farm, I'm not gonna put the dreadful dirt on just yet. You know, wouldn't mind some tinted glass actually. If I can go ahead and make some of that, that would be actually sick. But I don't know if I can make tinted glass, because actually, you know, I can make tinted glass. We do just need some amethyst shards, which we should have plenty of amethyst shards, thankfully. And this should be pretty much good, right? I don't think tinted glass is weatherproof, but it is really cool because it's going to be a way to, you know, make it nice and dark inside the room, so that way monsters can spawn, right? It's going to be really cool. And we'll do something like this, so that way we can go ahead and see inside of said mob farm, and it's going to look really sick. Now, I do want to go ahead and make a special barrel because I want to go ahead and be able to upgrade it. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself one of these crazy sophisticated barrel or sophisticated storage barrels, because these are sick, right? Because these can be upgraded and really easily as well. So I would love to have this. So there we go. And then I should be able to take this, right, and then upgrade it with some iron, and then be able to upgrade that with some gold. You know, the whole deal. We did this last episode as well, but there's a few things that I want to add for this barrel that are going to make it really good and really OP. Actually, like really OP. So yeah, I don't quite have netherite yet. I would really want that, but we can't do that yet. I believe there is something called like a stack upgrade for these bad boys or something like that. So yeah, stack upgrade starter kit. These are going to be what we need. So we need the stack upgrade tier 1. We need some upgrade bases. Ooh, that's kind of expensive, honestly. I don't want to make too many of these. Let's go with, I guess 3 for now. The stack upgrade tier 1 is what we're looking for, I believe, or the starter stack. Yeah, so wait, is this the one that I think it is? Multiplies the number of stacks that can fill a slot by 1.5. Yeah, I think you need all of them to kind of work together here. If I do this and then I do a stack tier 2, right, that's gonna cost us that, and then a tier 1 plus, or is it a tier? Am I not understanding how this works? Or I feel like I'm not understanding how this works. Let's try and put this inside of the barrel and see if it works the way I think it does. So if I put this in here and then I put cobblestone and then that, yes. And then what can I use this with? Yes, I need, okay, so I need quite a few of those. Oh God, don't take the upgrade. Oh God, there we go. There we go. Now I can take the upgrade out. And then if I click U on you and then do something like this, go ahead and do a quick and dirty iron block like so, and then go ahead and upgrade this bad boy like so, and then we can also upgrade this with some gold. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. This is gonna be really awesome. I need more gold. How am I out of gold? And just like that, I should be able to go ahead and make this upgrade now. Beautiful. And I assume I can go ahead and make the diamond one as well. Now that's going to be one sick upgrade. And this is going to be a tier what? So a tier 4 stack upgrade. Oh God, it multiplies by 16. I assume I can upgrade this. Oh my God, to netherite. But yeah, that's going to be more than plenty for now. Oh God. So if I take this, right, and we come over to our mob farm right in front of here, go ahead and plop that upgrade in like so. I should, in theory, be able to go ahead and store more than however many item stacks or whatever in this barrel, which is going to be super sick. And I don't know if there's a thing for voiding. Void upgrade. Void items selected in filter. Advanced void upgrade. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to work for what I want inside the barrel, or if that's just specifically for backpacks. I don't know. So that's going to be interesting. But now that we have that, let's go ahead and I guess get myself an item collector, because that's definitely going to be needed here. And I don't know if in this version the mob basher actually gets XP. That would be good to know. So I might need to make a XP collection system somehow. But there we go. A event item collector that should do us quite well. And then bam, bam, boom. That's the one thing that's going to suck, is dealing with, you know, bows and stuff. I might just set up a way to, yeah, why is, okay, that's way too big of a range. I wish I could adjust it. I can't move it the way I want it to, because that's, okay, I need it to at least be like that. And then that should be more than enough, I feel, to go ahead and collect things in this range. Now, I don't know if dreadful dirt is actually toggleable with redstone or lights or whatever. That would be interesting to know. If I go ahead and click this on the middle block, that should create dreadful dirt. And now we're actually making, oh, spoil bags from Forcecraft. Oh, look at all the stuff. So something that's going to be really important here actually is going to be the fact that we need to make some ender inhibitor. This thing here is really good. It's really powerful, and it basically blocks the enderman from teleporting, which is going to be super important if that thing's going to be spawning endermen, because I don't really want endermen all over my base, honestly, and I would assume you wouldn't want that either. So getting this ender inhibitor is going to be really important for your mob farms, right? So let's go ahead and make that. It's actually relatively cheap to go ahead and make. We just need some glowstone and whatnot, which is not terrible. We have 1,000 glowstone. Wow, I wish I had that much redstone. You know what? Now with this mob farm, we can probably get a witch spawner set up, but it's fine. Okay, come over here. Make sure that's activated. Also, I guess I need to like deactivate my ring like so when I'm over here, but that's fine. How did I get a pickaxe? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, and that's also something that I'm super excited, because we're going to be able to get ability bottles. How the hell did you spawn in here? You know what? Let's also go ahead from the same mod and make some of the fortune upgrades, I believe. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This mod also happens to add a, whatchamacallit. It adds a, oh God, what is it called? Do I really need, I need a looting book to make looting upgrades? Wow, that's expensive, dude. Hello? I guess I'm not getting looting because that's actually quite expensive. Absorption, jump boost. That's actually really cool. Wow, mob farm up and running. We love to see it. Awesome. You know what? That just reminds me. Let's go ahead and actually make the absorption hopper, I think. I think that's going to be a really good call here. And it's also adjustable, which is good. So I don't know why I didn't just make this one instead of making the item collector, but it's fine. And then go ahead and make this. This is also going to go ahead and give us XP. So if I go ahead and just do, I guess, this, and then have you just not pick up any items, but only pick up XP, that would be really good, I feel. And then we can go ahead and make one of those jumbo tanks, I believe, from the mob mashing utils mod here. There should be a jumbo tank that we can go ahead and make. It's relatively cheap. It just needs 4 singularity tanks, but there we go. Make 4 of those and then make one of these, and then that should give us everything that we need here, which is experience. So on the upside, go ahead and dump your XP into there, and you're gonna give me free liquid XP now. So that's really good. So when we go make more spawners with, you know, like GM chicken feed and stuff, we can go ahead and yoink XP from over there and it'll be quite as good. I really want looting upgrades, so I'm trying to figure a way to get some looting, and I found a way. I need a enchantment something. Is it no, an enchanter from Ender.io, which is mean I'm going to need dark steel. I don't think there's an easy way for me to do this. The primitive alloy smelter from Ender.io, which looks relatively easy, which requires grains of infinity or sifting dust. I think I have a few of those. If I go ahead and try and make the thing here, I'm gonna need some grains. I'm gonna need at least a few of these furnaces, which is not hard at all. I believe we do have some grains of infinity right here. Beautiful. And we should be pretty much good to go for that, right? We're just gonna need some deep slate, which I believe I even made in between episodes here. Oh, something that I also did in between episodes I forgot to mention earlier was I made the upgrade for whatchamacallit, the sieves over here. So I went ahead and put diamond upgrades on every single one of these, which is, you know, eating up our power, but thankfully we're kind of limited right now because these are basically empty. But yeah, that's a thing that I did in between episodes. I just couldn't bear how slow it was, honestly. So yeah, there's that. So to make dark steel, I need to make it in the primitive alloy smelter with obsidian, coal dust, and iron. Okay, and I only need like what, 5 of them or something? So that's actually relatively easy and cheap. So if I grab 5 iron like so, and then grab some coal, I want to need at least 5 coal, which I think I have, and then 5 obsidian. I might not have obsidian. Oh no, I do. Okay, fair enough. And then I need to go ahead and take this bad boy and chop it up. At least I thought I would be chopping it up in here. Can I chop it up in the crusher? That's a good question. I can. Would you look at that? Okay, so this thing doesn't need power at all. It needs coal. That's very interesting. Okay, so I should be able to go ahead and make the enchanter like so. We're just going to go ahead and make a quick and dirty book, which needs some quick and dirty paper, which I guess we can use some sugarcane for. That's not really too bad. And then we should, in theory, be able to get some of that amazing looting. Now I'm gonna need like 10 looting 1 books or something, which is absurd, by the way. And then you know what, we are gonna need ink sacks, and ink sacks are interesting. Ink sacks are interesting because, well, you need squid for them, right? And well, there's not really an easy way to get squids. However, if this guy would not be in my way, there is. It is called, I believe, the aquatic or something or rather, the aquatic something here. Yeah, the aquatic entangle thingy from thermal, which I believe can go ahead and fish us up some stuff. But we also have one of the other ones, which we don't really have access to right now, which is the fisher from the Industrial Foregoing mod. We don't really have access to that quite yet, so the aquatic fisher is gonna have to do us pretty much for now, unfortunately. But I believe you place this thing down, it has to be submerged in water, I want to say, of some kind. And oh boy, look at all this stuff in here. Step assist, ooh, night vision. Yes, please. That's big. I will take that any day. I believe this has to be placed underneath water of some kind. Okay, so the way that the aquatic entangler works is, well, first of all, I'm going to need to build a nice little 5x5x2 area. And to do that, well, we're going to need some cobblestone, of course, but I'm going to do it in a weird way, I think. What I think I'm going to do is we're gonna come over here. We'll do it over here actually, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. So 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. This is gonna be the front of the area here, and then this is gonna come up like so. So that way this is going to be a nice 5x5. It's not a 5x5. I don't know how I've somehow messed this up. You know what? I made the mistake of not doing this right. It's supposed to be this. And then that is going to be giving us a nice 5x5 area now, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is build this up like so using our wand. And then you're going to come up. Are you in some sort of like weird wand mode? You are. You're gonna go up 3 like so, but our aqua entangler thing is gonna be right here in the center like so, I believe, and then that should be good. And what I'm gonna do is, to make this a lot easier, I'm actually going to be smart and build a layer up like this, and then we'll go ahead and fill this with water. So I do need a couple of buckets. Do I have any buckets on me? I don't. So come over here and grab some buckets real quick. I don't even have any buckets in here either. Wow, we are so bad in buckets right now. Down bad in buckets. There we go. Give me at least, oh no, they're all in my inventory. Oh my god, I'm blind. YouTuber blindness is real. I tell ya. With the water now there, I'm gonna go ahead and just undo the bottom layer like so, and hopefully this should now start to work, right? I can summon the squid. I didn't even know I could do that. So I just need some stone and some black dye, which I can get from conveniently mystical petals, which I believe I have some black over here. Oh no, it's in my pouch, isn't it? Yeah, they should be in here. This is empty. That's not good. Turns out I can also get black dye from basalt in the dissolver. It is going to be a 2% chance as titanium oxide. Dude, this guy just is selling some OP stuff for cheap. Holy heck, I just realized he's selling a beacon for 25 emerald. A freaking beacon. Okay, I think I'm finally ready to go ahead and summon the stupid squid that I need. So squiddy poos need at least 5 of these, so 2 of those, and then I need, I believe, just 2 stone and a piece of dirt. Okay, that's relatively simple. Now I'm really hoping that I get what I want here, because, well, I mean, this took me a bit to get, but it's not like the end of the world, honestly. It's just really frustrating to get squid, so I hope that I can get at least 1 squid ink here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my looting 5 sword just in case, but this should be relatively simple. Go ahead and place the 5 of those, the 2 of those, 1 of those, and a water bucket that should summon a squid, and then I should be able to go ahead and take it and murder its face and hopefully get what I want here. I did get some stuff. Give me that back, please. Thank you very much. And I got 4 ink sacks. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take those ink sacks like so with a few books and get myself some looting. Now, here's the thing though, we're not going to be able to get too many looting because this does unfortunately cost a bit of experience to go ahead and make. So yeah, that's going to be quite annoying to deal with. We could use some sawdust here to go ahead and make some paper. Now we don't have too much, whatchamacallit, sugarcane. So I might want to set up a sugarcane farm at some point to go ahead and get us a ton of sugarcane. Well, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a ton of leather like so. That should be relatively easy. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves some books. And then from there, we should, in theory, be able to make some book and quills. I would ideally like 10, but I know I'm not going to be able to afford 10 10 looting books, because that is literally insane. I'm gonna go ahead and take some bones and go ahead and throw those into the dissolver like so, because we are gonna need a bunch of this one chemical, because I do need to go ahead and get the the skeleton skulls for me to be able to get the looting upgrades that we particularly want here. So this stuff, this hydroxapate or whatever it's called, can go ahead and be used to go ahead and make us some of the skulls that we need in the combiner, which I believe we already have down here, which is currently locked to grass. Now, good question. Does grass have EMC? It does not. Okay, good to know. I should be able to pause this, come here, and hopefully type in the thing that we want here, which is going to be skulls. Beautiful. Then lock that bad boy up like so. And it's only 8 per. So yeah, I don't know the exact chance that we need here. It is a 50% chance that we go ahead and get this as well. So that's pretty good. Go ahead and toss those in there. And then that should start to go ahead and make the skulls that we need. Now, we don't have too much EMC. Now, I wonder if condensers are easy to make. Yes, the energy condenser is actually relatively easy to make. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy to make the energy condenser stuff, but that might be something that we actually look into and, you know, be able to generate some pretty passive EMC with cobblestone, which would be relatively good for us. Now, I know that we can generate passive EMC with going and grabbing a blaze spawner and making a whole blaze farm. That could be something that we do in the future, honestly, because, you know, that's super cheap and easy. And then, yep, there's your alchemical chest, and the energy condenser is relatively cheap and easy. Just like that. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, honestly. So I guess let's come over here and double check that this isn't, you know, full to the brim, because that wouldn't be ideal. Nausea. Who would give themselves nausea? I don't know if this is working. It doesn't seem to be working, but it is what it is. Go ahead and take your stuff. Give me some more feathers, not leather, feathers. And then we have ink sacks. Those are incredibly easy and cheap to make. And then our skulls are going to be made right now through this guy here. It looks like we can only put a stack in at a time, which is fine. And then I guess this is a small little thing, so we'll just not throw it there. You know what? It's fine. It can stay there. I'm not moving it. And then all we have to go ahead and do is make a buck and quill, which is relatively easy to make. I'm gonna make 8 of them. Oh my god, that's so many. And then we're gonna need some lapis. Now, actually, funny enough, we do have a ton of experience due to our mob farm, which is hilarious. So if I take that, and let's see how much it's gonna cost me just to make one looting one book. It's gonna cost, let's see, so the looting one is gonna request 13 levels. You know what, we're probably gonna also want a pylon for this, so there should be a experience pylon. I'm not seeing it, which is not ideal. Experience pylon. I think the one that we're gonna probably want to make is this one, the experience crystal, which is gonna need a bottle of enchanting. How do I make the bottle of enchanting for this? So experience crystal, I am gonna need black concrete, that's fine, glass is fine, but the bottle of enchanting is gonna be, yeah, a forest rod with an enchanted book will do. I guess a honey bottle and a enchantment table with infusion, mixing honeycombs. Aha, the fluid tank from Ender.io with some experience will do it, which is pretty neat. So all I think I have to do is come over here and put this up here real quick and tell it to pull some experience out into the tank like so, and then have it bottle it up. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to do this. So some bottles, that's going to be easy enough for us. And then we have to make black concrete, which shouldn't be hard at all, honestly. That's just a easy thing. So that should, how much experience does it take though? 250 millibuckets. That's not doing what I want it to do. I can't shift click it. Aha, there we go. I guess clicking it on the jumbo tank works though, which is great. And then I should be able to go ahead and make the experience crystal now, minus the black concrete, which concrete is relatively easy to make. It's just going to require some sand and some slag, and then I guess coming over here and doing some jankness like that. And then again, that's just one, right? We only need one, which is good, because then I can go ahead and toss this in here, get it EMC'd up, and then call it a day. There's your black concrete, get it out of my inventory here. And then the experience crystal. Now, do I actually need cyan glass or whatever, lime glass, or is it going to allow me to just use regular glass craft? Nope, it's going to require me to actually make the glowing RGB viewer. Is that actually what I need here? No, it's asking for lime stained glass, which means I need to make lime dye, which is going to be cactus green and white dye. That's all easy. I just need some cactus to be cooked. Okay, so we should be able to go ahead and make the RGB viewer here as soon as I get some black concrete. There you go. Sorry, not the RGB viewer, the experience crystal. Now I would like to go ahead, maybe make some fluid pipes from pipes mod, and then go from here and import into the crystal here from our jumbo tank. Now, do we have upgrades for this, or am I gonna have to make more? I am gonna definitely have to make more. I can take this and make this though. I am gonna need 4 blocks of redstone, which is quite a hefty price, but sure. There you go. And then we should be able to take this, and where our XP tank is currently, or actually even below that even, we can go ahead and place down our experience crystal like so, and then go ahead and dump in all of our experience that we've collected thus far in said crystal like so. So turn that on and turn that up, and then that should start to go ahead and put the levels inside of there. And currently we have 59 levels worth of experience in there, which I don't even know if that's actually gonna get us a lot. So let me go ahead and store all of my levels, and then let's go ahead and get 13 levels like so, and then we should in theory be able to come over to our enchanter and go ahead and make our very first looting book. And then we gotta do that over and over again until we get basically as many of the looting books as we can possibly want. So it turns out we technically have enough experience to go ahead and make all 10 of our looting upgrades. How insane is that? I can't believe that we're about to make looting 10 or ish, right? So if I go ahead and make one more book and quill here, I actually had another book and quill, oopsie, and let me grab 13 more levels. That should mean I should have enough to go ahead and make all of the looting books that we need for our looting upgrades for our mob masher, which is actually insane. So if I type in looting, we should be pretty much good to go, minus the blue dye, which again is very simple in itself. It's just lapis lazuli, which we have plenty of. We have over 2,000 lapis lazuli in our possession, which is absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and make at least 10 of these. We're gonna need a little bit more gold. That's okay, and we should be good to go. 10 looting upgrades. I cannot believe we have 10 looting upgrades. Now I am gonna have to be very much careful now because, well, yeah, this can get very insane very quickly and out of control very quickly. So I need to make sure that we're on top of, you know, clearing out this chest and whatnot. So unfortunately, guys, it is time to wrap up today's episode. So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's episode of all the mod science to this, guys, please do me a huge favor, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, ding on that notification button. As always, guys, I love you, I'm gonna leave you. Till next time, we're gonna be posting more gaming videos. Bye-bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.